Hey, what's up? It's Comic95, the Savior, and for this video, I want to give you some advice on how to advertise your OnlyFans account. So, first things first, you need to understand that there is no way for you to actually advertise your account from within the site. There are ways to do it, like such as doing, shoutouts and having a free page, which I personally don't do either of these things. I find them to be too much of a hassle, and I honestly don't want to attract anybody who is looking for free content or things cheaply, because it's definitely not what you're going to get from signing up for my account. I want people that have money and that can afford to pay for my subscription. So yeah, it's too complicated trying to run several accounts. I know some people love it, they do it with success, but it's just not personally my thing. Do your own thing. You're not going to get that from this video. But I want to teach you how to organically grow your own OnlyFans account. So first things first, you most certainly are going to need to have social media accounts. You need to have an Instagram, you need to have a Twitter, you need to have a TikTok, and you need to have a Reddit account. I know a lot of people dread the idea of using things like TikTok or using things like Reddit, etc., but I promise you, you will get so much more traffic if you're using those sites. My two personal favorite sites for getting new fans has been Instagram as well as Reddit. I personally had a Reddit account for years, but I didn't really use it until I started using OnlyFans. And the reason why I started using it was because everybody kept saying, oh my god, Reddit gave me the most. And I most certainly almost have to agree, Instagram still does better numbers for me, but Reddit has definitely been a very close second. So what you need to do to make my long video super short, simple, is you need to find different ways that you can post things that you plan to put on your OnlyFans or that's already there without showing everything. So for example, what I like to do is I will take a video, excuse my notification, I'll take videos, I'll take pictures, everything that I plan to put on OnlyFans, and I will chop it up so that this way I put some of the highlights from out of that video into a 1-minute short video that I can easily upload to, Instagram, or that I can easily post onto Reddit, or, a few sexy photos where I'm not showing you the entire album that I'm going to do, but this way you get a little bit of a teaser. You're like, oh my god, I want to see more. You're so hot. I want to see what this outfit is going to look like. I want to see what you're going to do while you're wearing that, etc. So this way, you're showing people that otherwise don't have an OnlyFans account or that wouldn't have been interested in signing up had they not actually been able to see your content. You're basically giving them a free sample. Imagine going inside of a store. We've all been to Sam's Club before, right? Maybe you go inside the store and you're planning to get something completely different, but you try that juice or you try that, baked fish or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm actually going to buy it. It's delicious. Okay, it's the same thing with OnlyFans. When you give people a little bit of a sample of this is the content you're going to get there, people are going to want to see the rest of the video. They're going to want to see the rest of the pictures inside that album. They're going to want to see more of you. So you need to actually give them something to want instead of just saying, hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm cute. I'm beautiful. Yeah, and so are the other 1,000,000+ girls that are there. They need to have a reason to choose you over everybody else. So if I were you, I would do that. And when you make that new content, you can literally spam it across all of your social media, the exact same post, same title, everything. Go to all the different Reddit groups that you can think of, go to your Instagram page, go to your Twitter, but make sure that first and foremost, when I say spam, I mean only use the same posts across all of your platforms. Do not oversaturate people that are following you with nothing but OnlyFans content, because you will have a lot of people that are like your friends or your family or people that, if you're like me, a YouTuber, that have been subscribed to you for a minute and they're like, oh my god, what is going on with this content change? They are going to unfollow you, they're going to unsubscribe, and it's going to have a negative impact on your account. So don't do that, but instead make it maybe one day out of the week in which you just say, hey, don't forget I have my OnlyFans account, link is in the bio, something simple like that. So yeah, with Instagram, super easy. 1-minute video, add 9 pictures, so you can literally take screenshots from your video, put it behind it, make your caption short, not super long, simply saying, subscribe to my OnlyFans, this is my username, want to see the full album, there's X amount of videos, photos, etc. Subscribe now. Don't list your pricing, don't give any more information, just give them incentive. This is your teaser, this is my information if you want more. Leave it at that. And don't continue to post every single day, because most of the people that are following you, they are not on Instagram or Twitter looking for basically free, inappropriate content, if you know what I mean. Free corn. So, well, they shouldn't be. Aside from Instagram, what Reddit? So Reddit is a lot more complicated. So as I mentioned to you, I made a Reddit account years ago, but I hadn't been using it. And so for a lot of the groups that you can join on Reddit, which FYI, you have to join communities as they call it, in order to post for the most part, you generally have to have a certain amount of karma. And you earn karma by basically being active and participating on the site. So that means by people upvoting, your comments or your post, as well as you doing it to other people. You get karma in return for doing such things. However, this takes time to build up, and I'm honestly not a big fan of groups that require you to have that. So you literally just want to think of every single last keyword that you could think of that has to do with the content that you're offering. For example, if you're a curvy girl, you might want to go to, Reddit curvy. If you have large breasts, you might want to go to Reddit boobs, something like that. If you're a black woman, you might want to go to Reddit ebony. So different groups, for example, ebony, they require you to actually be verified. And the way that you're going to do this, it totally depends on the group. So you need to make sure that you actually read the rules first. I'll make a video just on Reddit at another later date. But basically, you're going to have to write in a piece of paper your username, the name of the community, and they might have to do something special like crumbling up the paper or saying this is me or whatever at the bottom of it, holding the sign with today's date on it. It's super, super important that you remember to put the date and that you are following all of the rules they ask you to do for your verification posts. There's another app called Imgur or whatever. They might ask you to actually upload the photo to and give them a link to the moderators. It's very, very complicated, and I personally don't like groups that require you to do that, but those are also the groups in which you will get the most subscribers, in which you'll have the most traffic, the most exposure. But do keep in mind that Reddit, just like Instagram or Instagram or Twitter, a lot of people are there for what's free. They are not going to leave the site to go directly to your site and then give you money. For what reason? They won't find any incentive. There's no purpose or reason for doing so. So instead, people are going to slide in your DMs and want to have sexual conversation with you, etc. So in my opinion, I say ignore those people. The people that want more of you legitimately, they're going to click on your link and go straight to OnlyFans and subscribe from there. Don't waste your time trying to have, naughty conversation if it's not inside of your comment section. If it's in the comments, reply back, like their comment. You would get karma from doing this, and it shows people, oh my gosh, she's not just some fool of herself, I just want attention type girl. It comes off as you actually care about the people that are messaging you, the people that are following you. And that's the other great thing. When you do these posts like that, guys will follow you directly on your account, which means that the more followers that you get on your Reddit directly, the more you can just post directly to your Reddit account, and people will get your content there, instead of you having to post into these random big groups and your posts get lost because there's girls that look way sexier than you or girls that are showing way more than what you're willing to show. If you're not me, I'm not actually showing any full-on nudity on my accounts, but it is sexually suggestive. So it's essentially soft porn, if you will. And when you're trying to compete against people that are going all out, your post is probably going to rank really low down. So you really want to get those followers. And again, your goal is to convert followers to want to be subscribers on OnlyFans. So even if they don't follow you, subscribe to your OnlyFans right away, just getting a follow means a lot, because this means that anytime that you post, they'll be able to see anything that you're posting to other groups, anything that you post directly to, your Reddit, feed, etc. And this might give them incentive, I've been following this girl for a minute, she's really hot, she keeps just showing me this one photo, I want to see the rest of them. So make sure that, you're continuing to take new pictures, new videos, etc. And again, I would say at least every couple of weeks, so twice a month, if not weekly, post something advertising to both Reddit and Instagram. And I promise you, every time you post, you will get a minimum of 2 new subscribers. So, yeah. That's really important. Aside from that, using things like TikTok, you have to be really careful because their rules are really, really strict. You don't want to actually link your OnlyFans. Same thing goes for Reddit inside of your posting, but rather have it on your account. So literally just have your link tree there. And I even have OnlyFans at the very bottom of my link tree, so that this way it's a lot less likely for someone to somebody, I don't know, a moderator or whatever, to look through my stuff and be like, OnlyFans, okay, let's delete this girl. It's all the way at the bottom, you can't complain, and it's a, indirect link. You have to go to Linktree first, and then go past my YouTube, past my blog, past everything else to choose to actually go to my, OnlyFans account. So, yeah. Instagram, Reddit are going to be your 2 best friends. They're the easiest to use. They're completely free. And you might feel a little bit discouraged at Reddit because, for myself, I generally only get a few likes on my posts, and that's fine because those people are people that I'm converting into followers on Reddit and people that actually subscribe to my OnlyFans. So, yeah. That's the most important. As for Twitter, you want to be really careful when you post tweets. You can post whatever you want to on Twitter. They're actually porn friendly. But the problem is things like that are not going to appear up high in people's feed, and on top of that, using like sexual hashtags and putting links into your posts, etc., it's not going to rank very high. Twitter does not want people to retweet that because they want you to stay on their platform. So if you do post your link, make sure you put it inside the comments, and even better, just have your link tree like on your account, on your Twitter like homepage. People will know, oh my god, hot girl, hot video, and they will go to your Twitter account and go from there to your OnlyFans. You don't need to put it inside the comment section really, but if you want to, you can. It's totally up to you. I've personally done that, and I've actually had it inside of my my caption or title, whatever you want to call it, my actual tweet. But it's not suggested that you do that, and I actually wish I didn't do that, but I didn't get that piece of advice until later on myself. So yeah, as for TikTok, what I recommend doing for TikTok, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, you should really try to get up your TikTok by using like viral sounds, viral videos, and literally just copying them initially, and then go from there. Like, for example, think of like the area that you're living in. Think of things that people are interested in. Go to those places. Make TikToks about, the area. Show what you're doing in your day-to-day life. And make it completely unrelated to OnlyFans. But making sure that, you're showing yourself. Showing what you look like. Highlighting the fact that you're attractive. And after you do that, when people see your TikTok, what are they going to do? They're going to go to your profile and be like, oh my god, hot girl. Oh my god, so fun. You're going to get thousands of followers from there. And from there, you will be able to convert some of your followers, not all of them, but some of them, to subscribers on OnlyFans. I'm someone that just started really using TikTok, so I can't really speak much on this. I have not gotten to thousands yet. I'm not even at 100 yet. But I have actually gotten 2 people on my OnlyFans account from TikTok. And this is with me just getting started over the last 24 hours. So yeah. Another thing that I do want to tell you about advertising is remember, this is not the same as doing something like Instagram per se, or even YouTube, which both of these are hard too. It takes time to grow organically. You are not going to instantly get 100 fans overnight. You're not going to instantly make, millions of dollars or something like that in 1 week, etc. You need to slow down and remember that a couple of subscribers, especially if you're charging a high amount like how I am, that will end up being, a lot of money if you can just get a few every week. You don't need to worry about having like 50 or 100 people converting every day. You might think to yourself, oh my god, I got 300 likes on this post, but only one person signed up. This isn't working, etc. You have one more person than you had yesterday. Look at it that way. It's money that you otherwise would not have had for work that you've already done. So don't be so hard on yourself. And you have to remember that people will drop out. People will choose to not resubscribe. And that's okay. You are going to learn from your mistakes as you go along the way. But the biggest thing for yourself right now is to really just build up a social media following. So make sure that you're not just posting, thirst traps and things like that. Show people what you're doing in your day-to-day life. Show people what it's like in the city that you live in the country that you live in, your interests. Show them your funny side, that you're fashionable, etc. And go from there. If all of your content is just, look at me, I'm naked, what's going to happen? You're going to have a bunch of broke people that can't afford OnlyFans subscriptions that are following you just for the free content that you're posting. And 2, the normal people that were following you, they're going to unfollow because they're going to feel uncomfortable. They're not here to see you looking like that. They like your original content, or they like the fun stuff that you're posting before. So keep that in mind. I also want to say to you, in regards to like trying to get followers and subscribers, etc., you need to keep your expectations low. Your goal right now should be to try to get 1 to 2 subscribers per a week. Anything more is extra icing on the cake. Remember, you probably spent less than that $100 or whatever putting together that video, putting together that costume, etc. So anything else that you make, beyond that is extra for you. This is also a reason why I personally don't like charging really low prices, because if you charge more money, it takes less subscribers to make that money back, versus if you're charging, let's say, $5 a month or $10 a month or $3 or whatever the case is. Think $5 is the least you can charge. Look at how many more people that you have to get in order to make the amount that I've made. It will take you forever to do that. Yes, you can also potentially get more subscribers because more people be like, oh my god, it's only $5, only $10. Okay, I can do that. So you have to pick your poison. I personally took the cheap route for my Patreon, but that's different because I'm dealing with YouTube G-rated content mostly. But for something like OnlyFans, it's adult content basically. I have to think to myself, what's a fair price for me to be putting myself out there? What am I okay with? What price do I want people to pay? What wall? And keep in mind that, again, the lower your price is, the more, bummy type people you're going to attract. People that want free stuff, people that want cheap stuff, people that will, steal your content. You do not want people like that. It's better to charge more money for your own safety, protection, well-being, and of course to get paid. You worked hard to get this stuff done. A lot of people think this is easy work, and it's really not. It takes a lot of time to actually take these pictures, take these videos, edit them, get ready, do your hair and makeup, come up with costume ideas, etc., or come up with poses and things like that. And I'll talk about this in another video, but please do not think this is some super simple, easy job. Because while it is in one sense, it's also really time consuming and frustrating because you're expected to post daily. But remember, while you're expected to post daily on your actual OnlyFans account, you do not want to do this on your regular social media. Because again, people will drop out. They're not going to want to see that every single day. So don't forget to advertise it, though. You do want to advertise it because otherwise, OnlyFans does not have a way for you to advertise from within the app directly, like where you can pay money for ads, etc. As of the making of this video, they do not. And for that reason, it will be significantly harder for you to get subscribers if you are not telling anybody about your account. If you don't tell people, how will they know? Especially if you don't have a social media account. And this is where I want to get into my next part of this video, which is talking about showing your face versus not. This is a big reason why it's very important that I don't know how people choose to do this. It works for some people, but this is why showing your face is absolutely so important to me. I understand that for a lot of people, they're afraid of being seen or recognized, etc., and or they see other accounts where girls have been able to successfully maintain an OnlyFans account without actually showing their face. But the problem that I have with that is so impersonal. And the problem with it being impersonal is people don't have a reason to stay subscribed to you. Because all it takes is another girl with a hot body that looks better than yours or the same. They're going to go to her, especially if she's cheaper. You need to have your content be memorable and for it to be personal. You want them to feel like they're getting these hot, sexy pictures from their actual girlfriend, not from just some random headless zombie online. I totally understand that you want to, keep things personal and you want it to be confidential. You want to keep your, personal life separate from what you're doing with OnlyFans. But the problem is like this. This is how I see it. It reminds me of how people feel towards Tinder. A lot of people are afraid to be seen on dating sites. Like, oh my God, my job, this, that, and the other. BS excuses. You have to ask yourself, what are you doing on the site to even know that I'm there? Secondly, you might say, oh, okay, well, maybe they heard from a friend through the grapevine. Somebody told them. Okay, well, then ask yourself this. Are you suggesting that the people that know you in real life can't recognize your hands, your body? Because anybody that knows you, you don't have to actually see somebody's entire body. Like, I think about myself. If you know me, you can see my hands and be like, hey, that's Ren. I recognize her. You don't need to see my entire body. You don't need to see my face. You can see my chest and be like, oh my God, those are Ren's boobs. You can recognize me because you know me in real life. It's the same thing with OnlyFans. If you're thinking that by hiding your face, you're keeping yourself anonymous, you're not. Because the people that really know you are going to recognize you. They can see your body. They can see your hands. They can see your mouth, your nose. Any other features that you're showing of yourself, your hair. But more importantly, your body. Your body is very unique and individual. You cannot hide that. So for that reason, I say you might as well show your face. You're going to get more fans by doing this. More people will subscribe to you because you're showing your face and it feels more personal. Because the other scary thing too is just keeping it real for a lot of guys. If you're looking for specific content, how do you know that what you're watching is, I don't know, the person you're watching is a guy or a girl? How do you know if the person you're watching is actually the age they claim to be? You don't know any of this stuff. Being attractive helps you. You will maintain subscribers. You will get subscribers for being cute. Even if your content is trash, people will stick around just because you're an attractive person. So, if that helps you make up your mind, your decision on that, I hope that does. But do whatever you want to do. You most certainly can't have a successful account without ever showing your face. Do not get me wrong. But it most certainly does help if you do show what you look like. Unless you happen to not be an attractive person, then maybe hiding your face might actually help. But to be honest, I feel like even with you, showing your face as an unattractive person, a lot of guys are not thinking about your looks. They're literally just in, oh my God, hot girl, oh my God, you're sexy, oh my God, you're showing yourself, and they're just happy that you're showing your face. Because there are tons of girls doing the exact same thing as you. Your goal is to stand out, not to blend in. If you're doing the same thing as everybody else and choosing to hide yourself, whatever, why would a guy choose you over another headless girl? You have to ask yourself that. There's literally no incentive. It's the same as being on online dating and dealing with guys that have profiles with no picture. Okay, why would I choose you with the ramen bowl over the other guy with the ramen bowl? Like, it's the same picture. I'm literally just taking a chance. Why would I choose you when I could choose a guy that's showing his full face, full body? I can see his hairline. He's not wearing a hat. Like, think to yourself about that. So, yeah. Advertising is a little bit complicated because, again, like, there's no paid or free advertising from within the app. But you have to basically do things on your own. You can offer promotions. You can give 50% off, 40% off, 20% off, 10, 5, however many percentages off you want to do for your subscriptions. I don't recommend doing that for like introductions. I do recommend offering subscription bundles. So for example, like doing a 3 month, 6 months, 1 year, whatever, and doing anywhere from like 20 to 40% off like how I do. However, I do not recommend like luring people in with free links, etc., because you're just giving away free content. So totally up to you. Do what you personally want. But if I were you, I would really stick to focusing on growing my social media account, and that's really hard to do if you're not willing to show your face, because people need to have a reason to subscribe to you. So either you have to be posting like super cool content where you're like showing something really cool from your country or city, or giving people, you know, information about something. But then the problem is that audience, they're not there for you. They don't know what you look like. They're only there for the information. They're only there for the pictures of scenery. So to randomly get a random post pop up with you and your titties hanging out, they're like, okay. Whereas with me, 90% of my content is you seeing me, my face, what I'm doing. I'm in the photo. So going from that to then getting a sexy picture of me is not something drastically different. So yeah, again, just really stick to not trying to do too much with adding extra advertisement. Literally just take content you're already putting on OnlyFans, chop it up, make it Instagram friendly, or, you know, Reddit friendly, etc. And there you have it. You can literally just sit back, let the post stay there, and you will instantly start getting followers. You will start getting, you know, fans on, you know, OnlyFans. You'll get, you know, followers on Instagram, Twitter, etc. Do not overthink this. And remember, keep your expectations low and reasonable. Your goal is just to get 1 to 2 people per a month. It does no good to get 20 or 30 people in a day if they're all going to, you know, cancel their renewal and not, you know, be there next month. It doesn't make a difference. And it's also an unrealistic expectation because the average person cannot pull that off. So you really just work on growing your social media. Really easy to do. Again, you can do things like, you know, fashion pictures, or you going out to eat at restaurants, or you making jokes, or looking at what the most viral, you know, videos are on Reels, or, you know, TikTok at the moment. The music is always changing, etc. Do something like that. And after you do that, you will instantly start getting followers. Your video will get pushed out there because they want to promote whatever the latest trends are. You want to be on a trending page. You want to have people coming across your content accidentally and then choosing to stay and subscribe and saying, oh my god, you're so hot, you're so cute, and choosing to decide they want more. Reddit is another example of that. You're not going to get as much traffic, it seems like at first, but I promise you, the people from there, because they're already looking for this type of content and they want more, and they want attractive people, they want to see girls that are sexy, they're there for that reason. They are going to want to see more of you, and they will be willing to go to another site versus trying to pull somebody off of Instagram or TikTok where they're not here for that. They're there to laugh. They're there to look at the cute Instagram models within the site. They're not trying to pay or sign up for somebody else's crap because they're like, why would I pay you when I can get all of this for free? You need to give them incentive to pay for more. So you want to show them, look, you know me. Look, I'm your girlfriend. Look, I'm hot. I'm different. I'm personal. You want to show them that you're a personable person. You want to show them that you're offering something that's special, something that's different, something that's unique. And you cannot do that if you're not showing your face, in my opinion. And you also cannot do that if you're not actively using your social media account for anything besides posting thirst traps. If all of your content is just, look at me, I'm sexy, subscribe, give me money, versus look at me, I'm sexy, subscribe, give me money, and then the other 6 days out of the week, I'm doing this today, I'm going here, I like this. You want people to really get to know you and build and maintain a relationship with your audience before you move on and branch out into other things. I think about my YouTube channel right here. My most popular videos on my channel are by far my journal videos. And why are they the most popular? Because I had to build my way up to getting there. When I first started off, people didn't care about journals. Why? Because you didn't know me. There was no reason for you to care about what's going on in my day-to-day life. But you came to my channel because you wanted, for most people that are on this video, if you've been subscribed to me before this OnlyFans content, you came to my channel because you wanted to learn about something that had to do with Japan, which is the country that I reside in. You wanted to learn about dating here, working here, studying here, something along those lines. And you stayed after I gave you the information that you wanted. And then when I was ready to tell you my story, because you've already built and maintained, because you've already built up a relationship with me, because you've already seen things about me, read about me, heard what I had to say, now when you hear me talk about my personal life, you're like, I would like to learn more about Ren. I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear about what made her upset. I want to know this side of her. Now what goes on in my personal life matters to you because you've gotten to know me. I gave you information to help you, and now you care about me enough to hear about my personal life. If I just started off my channel being like, oh my god, I had a bad day at work. Okay, how many other people have had a bad day at work? What's special about mine? You get what I mean? It's the same thing with this. There are millions of beautiful women. Why you? Why should I subscribe to you? Especially if you don't have the lowest rate. What's special about your account? If you build up your audience to feel like they really know you, they're really your friend, you engage with them, you talk to them, they will be more willing to subscribe to you and, become a fan because they're like, hey, I know that girl. Hey, I watch her content. Hey, I liked her post on, on Instagram, or hey, I liked her TikTok, or I've been following her on Reddit. You want people to come to you for that reason. They will stay for that reason. If you just instantly make an Instagram account and it's just posting sexy content, you're going to have a lot harder time gaining up a following, a fan base. Why? Because people don't know you. They don't know who you are. And to put it bluntly to you, what is different between you and the other 1,000,000+ people that are posting the same crap that you're doing? Nothing. You're not special. Just being honest. You need them to feel like you are. You need to make yourself presentable, or not special, make yourself wanted, desirable to your audience. You cannot do that if you are just posting thirst traps. You cannot do that if you're not showing your face. It's of course possible for somebody, but you are not going to be that person. Everybody cannot do that successfully. But what everybody can do is offer something unique. That is your face. That is your personality. That is your smile. People want to feel like they really know you. And that's a big part of why, the content that you post, I'm going to make another video about this, but you really want to make it look as raw and natural as possible. People do not like the overly edited, overly, super photoshopped, high quality, HD, 10K camera type crap. They don't want that. People want videos that look like mine right here. People want videos that were filmed with your cell phone, with your computer. They want to feel like this is a text message that my actual girlfriend sent me, showing me how hot she is today, showing me that she wants me. If they want to see some super airbrushed, supermodel type, picture with professional outfit and everything like that on, they will go to a professional site and get that. These people are here because they want a more personal experience. They want to see you. They want to feel like you are somebody they know in real life. They want to feel like they're getting these videos and messages from their actual girl and not from a legitimate porn star. So just keep that in mind when you are, advertising your account. You don't want it to come off as a super perfected video, super perfected photos, etc. You want it to look cutesy. You want it to look like you just sent somebody the Snapchat or something like that. Something that's, it can be edited like my stuff is, but without it being over the top where it's this is a professional took this. They don't want that. There's always going to be the exception to the rule. There's some guys that do, but the majority of men will like the fact that your content isn't super scripted, that it isn't super high quality professional edits, etc. Because it's that type of message that you're going to get from your girlfriend. No. Is your wife going to send that to you? No. That's what they want. So again, just make sure that when you are promoting, keep it to a 1-minute video. Use about 9 photos. That's the max you can do on Instagram is 10 different pictures and video combinations within one single post. Reddit, generally, it depends on the, not the subreddit, but the community that you're in. It depends on the community. Sometimes they like to post just one photo. Sometimes you could post a video. Sometimes you could post, as many photos as you want to. It totally depends on the community. And some of them do require you to have karma. Others do not require you to have karma built up. So I'm really not telling you any super new mind-blowing information, but I just want to tell you make sure that you're not doing too much because you will get burnt out. So I suggest keeping the same videos and photos that you have for OnlyFans, but only share a little bit of it on, you know, your social media, so that this way people can see, this is what I can get if I subscribe to their OnlyFans. This is what I could see. There's going to be more than this. This is just, you know, the little teaser. I want to see the full video. I want to see all of the photos. So make sure that you're giving them a reason to subscribe. And a part of that is also, I want to go into this too, make sure that you're not just taking a 1-minute video. You want your actual video for OnlyFans to be at least about 5 minutes plus long, in my opinion, so that this way you're not like, oh my god, I can't show that because then I would have given the whole video away for free. No. Make it about 5 to 10 minutes. Show every little thing of you twisting and turning and posing and being sexy, and post that to OnlyFans. And then choose a select amount of photos that you're willing to post to Instagram, and then keep the rest only on OnlyFans. So that this way people have to subscribe there if they want to see everything. And this way your subs there don't feel like they're being cheated because they're like, hey, you already posted that video publicly. Why am I paying for this? That's the last thing that you want, is people to be dissatisfied and feel like they're getting cheated or, you know, ripped off from you. So that's it for this video. Basically, to recap everything, use every social media site imaginable. You do need to show your face. Please only make your videos and photos for promotion the same content that you have already on your OnlyFans account. This makes it super easy for yourself as far as editing, posting, and promoting goes. Make sure that you're following the rules if you're doing something like Tinder too, but if you're doing something, we should talk about that too, I just forgot about that. If you're doing something like, you know, TikTok or Reddit, you want to make sure that, you know, you are just sticking to whatever the rules say. So if the rules say no linking, you know, anything inside of your description, don't do that. Don't put in the comments because they will ban you. And once you're banned, it's permanent. So now that we're done talking about the main big ones, there are other ones to keep in mind. Using things like Tinder. Tinder you have to be really careful with, because if you continuously just swipe right on everybody, they will shadow ban your account. So be very, very careful with things like, you know, Tinder. But what you can do with Tinder is literally every person that messages you, message them back. Like everybody that likes you. Like literally just, you know, sign up for a gold membership. Be active on the site, communicate with people, talk to people, link your Instagram. People will come to your Instagram, have your OnlyFans inside of your link tree on Instagram. People will go from there to either you'll get a free follower on Instagram from doing this, or you'll get a free follower and somebody that'll subscribe to your OnlyFans from using Tinder. Aside from Tinder, you can do things like, you know, live streaming. There are websites like Scout and Meet Me. You can do, you know, live streams on tons of other sites. There's literally there's an endless list of like webcam sites, etc. You don't have to actually show anything. You can literally just be flirtatious and tease people, etc. Whatever you feel comfortable with doing. And from there, people want to see more of you. They want to see you more often. And you can tell them like, hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans. You know, you can get more content there, more videos there. I'll do live streams there, etc. Give them a reason to want to subscribe to you. So yeah, being on dating sites. But remember, if you're on a dating site, do not mention your OnlyFans at all. Literally have it as a secret hidden thing by just telling them, want more pictures and videos? Go to my Instagram. And from Instagram, they will see, there's a link in her bio. They are going to click on that link, and from that link, they will see, oh, she has an OnlyFans. They can even see your posts that you've done weekly on Instagram showing that you're advertising your OnlyFans account. And now these people can actually, you know, go to your OnlyFans and subscribe. Do not limit yourself to the people within your area. If you have a gold subscription on Tinder, which I recommend, is $30, you can literally use Passport, travel to different countries, different cities, and set your requirements to being like, I personally don't like going under the age of 23 because I want people that have graduated from university that can actually afford to pay for this content. If you're dealing with people that are 18, 19 years old, most of them are working retail jobs. If they have a job at all, they are not going to be willing to pay for your content, especially if it's expensive. So for me, I have it set from 23 upward. I really prefer 25 and up, but whatever, 23 and up. And this way, I'm dealing with people that preferably have some sort of money, some sort of income, for the most part, coming in. The average person does. The average person has graduated by this age. So this way you're dealing with more serious people. People that you don't match with, as well as people that you do match with. They're going to want to go to your Instagram, see if you're real, see your pictures, see your videos. You look hot on Instagram, they want to see more. Do not mention OnlyFans inside your bio. Do not mention it, inside of, the information about where you work or inside of your photos, etc. Don't even post photos that suggest that you have that sort of content. Literally just post pictures of yourself looking good. It can be you wearing a bikini. It can be you just being cute at home, wearing modest clothes, etc. You want to look more like the girl girl next door instead of looking like you're a hooker or something. You want people to think that you're a genuine normal girl, because you want to know what? There is a flood of people advertising their OnlyFans on these places. You do not want to look like everyone else. Your goal is to basically kind of trick these people. If you appear to be somebody doing that, guys that think they've outsmarted the system or that they're too good for that, they're going to swipe left on you. They're not going to message you. They're not going to follow you. They're going to feel angry. They're going to feel like they've been trapped, tricked, or whatever. So instead, literally just make it where you're only going to know about this account if you went looking for it on your own. Nobody told you to go to my Instagram. Nobody told you to click on the link in my bio. You chose to do that. And normally somebody that's willing to go to your Instagram, willing to go to that link in your bio and do all that type of stuff, they're going to subscribe. Versus the person where they're like, oh my god, hot girl, because of the first picture, and then they scroll through the rest and you're like, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Guys aren't going to like that for the most part. So yeah, that's it as far as Tinder goes. And again, like with live streaming, make it a totally normal live stream. You can wear something cute, sexy, like a cosplay or some sort of lingerie, but don't come off as like being a legitimate cam girl, because unless you're on a site that specifically caters to those type of girls, you're going to get people not super happy. You have people that'll report you. You can get your account banned on some of these sites. And on top of that, like, your goal is to seem like it's personable. If your content is look at me, buy this, pay for that, it's not personable. That's not what a girlfriend would do. You want it to be more cute, more innocent. That's what I did in my day. Let's laugh and joke about this. Let's talk about this. You want it to be fun. You want to have like an upbeat, fun like personality. You want to talk about other things. You don't want the topic to strictly solely stay on I want money, subscribe to my account, etc. Because all that's going to do is run people off. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Basically, if you want to advertise your account, it's super easy. Just make social media accounts, show your face, be consistent, at least post or be active on Tinder, or do a live stream on a weekly basis. I promise you, you will get at least 1 to 2 subscribers every single week. And if you're charging $30, it's actually a good amount of money. You're literally making like $60 a week for basically doing nothing. It's content that you already posted. It's content that only took you a few minutes to make, and you're profiting off of it. You're making passive income on this. So yeah, I personally don't like free pages, and I don't like shout out for shout out. And the reason why I don't is, let me say that before I end this, I find that most people that do shout outs, they normally will shout out yours on a fake page, in which is not really being used, has hardly any followers, whereas yours does. So you're literally doing free advertisement for this person, and it's not fair. Secondly, I find that it looks trashy. Like, I don't want my page turned into just some sort of, hey, I'll shout you out, you shout. Like, I don't like that type of thing. I know some girls do it and it successfully works for them, but it's just not my thing. And on top of that, as far as free pages goes, as I've already said, I don't want cheap or broke people. If you need something for free to decide, I can do you the favor. Don't subscribe to my OnlyFans. Simple as that. I don't give away free. So do what you want to do as you choose. But yeah, I find that it's just more stressful trying to maintain and run 2 different accounts and having to post on 2 different accounts, and it's just messy in my opinion. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Comic95. You can add me on Snapchat at Comic the Savior, and follow me on TikTok at Comic the Savior. I also have a Facebook fan page at Comic95 the Savior, and you can subscribe to my OnlyFans at Comic95 as well. I also have a blog that you can read at comic95.com. If you do choose to subscribe to my OnlyFans, or shall I say, if you choose to start your own, please make sure you use my referral code. You can get all the information from my blog. I have it all linked down in the description box below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you want more videos about OnlyFans, please like this video, leave a comment down below. Share your own advice and tips. What do you find difficult about advertising? What has your experience been? Do you have any tips? Do you disagree? Do you like using your free page and giving away free links, etc.? So please feel free to chime in and give me your own 2 cents on this. This is just my own personal opinion about what works for me. I've been doing this for less than a month, so I'm not a veteran at giving information on this. So yeah. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. Bye.